This is the Wiiviewer
and the LilWiiviewer,
and we're going to review
Golden Sun
for the eShop or Game Boy Advance. This is the final one of our Club Nintendo series, where I'm going to use some of my coins to do reviews that I probably wouldn't have done in the past. Just because either I never played them, or I didn't really want to at all, because not worth the money. You sad that this is almost over?
No.
I actually bought one other game. I also bought Zelda 2. Are you glad I'm not doing a review on that?
I'm very glad, because then I'd have to play that game.
It took away my willpower. I mean, the game is just so frustrating. No. Not going to talk about Zelda 2. We're going to be talking about Golden Sun, a much better RPG.
I think it's very sad that you would classify that game as an RPG.
Zelda 2?
Yes.
It's very much an RPG. It has experience points, leveling up, battle enemies. Yeah, it's an RPG. What is an RPG?
A role-playing game.
What role are you playing in Zelda 2?
What role are you playing in
What role are you playing in Zelda 2?
Well, technically, in every game,
Let's go one at a time.
You're playing every role.
I didn't ask you that. I said, what role are you playing in Zelda 2?
Every game
Answer my question.
I'm not answering your question.
Why? Because you can't handle the truth?
No, because it doesn't deserve to be called an RPG.
What would you call it?
Garbage.
No, that's not true. The CDI games were garbage. Zelda 2 just wasn't well thought out. How do we keep getting off on this? Let's talk about a much better game, Golden Sun. I actually played this game on the Game Boy Advance.
You know, I used to play games on the Game Boy Advance, too.
Oh, that's right. It was one of your first systems, huh?
It was.
But you've never played Golden Sun before this.
I might have seen something about it. I remembered it very vaguely, but I don't think so.
So let's talk about the plot of the game.
You don't actually really start the game right away. For the first 30 minutes, the tutorial section, it's more of a flashback or something that happened 3 years ago, where you get to see how these people wanted to train and become awesome and stuff. The same reason why you wanted to become awesome has come back to haunt you, and now you have to see what they're up to.
Well, we're not going to spoil it too much.
You go to a place, a thing happens, you have to stop the thing by going to places.
Now, the main character is kind of annoying because all he really knows how to do is say yes and no.
In any situation, there's no maybe, there's no let's get out of here. You're thinking completely wrong. Stop. It's just yes or no.
To be fair, a lot of RPGs do that, but they give you arbitrary things to say. No, I don't want to go that direction, or yeah, let's go ahead and do this, instead of just yes, no.
Well, I mean, at least most RPGs go a third route and be like, are you crazy, son?
Now, since it's an RPG, there's definitely random battles, and it's all turn-based, which you know I love. And they kind of do a weird, cool 3D thing, and it hasn't aged well at all. But it looked good back in the day, and I see what they were trying to do, and I appreciate it.
I actually really liked it a lot. I didn't mind it. I was looking at a giant TV screen. I thought it looked decent.
Did screen smoothing help it out at all?
I would say no, because there's a lot of just random colors next to each other due to the size of the characters, and it's just really hard to get so much detail in a single pixel. You can't really screen smooth two different colors together. That doesn't work.
The battles were quick battles. They didn't last too long.
I would say they're very fun. I like the mechanics that they had, like multi-target attacks, where one target gets attacked and then the side targets are also hidden and then just destroy everything.
Right, and there's also magic, or as they call it, psi energy, right?
Synergy.
So psi energy, so sorry.
There's no E.
And then, of course, you can also do Jinn stuff, which is the little helper I was going to say helper monkeys, but no, like helper animals that you come across in the game. They can do special stats or attacks.
And then you can summon them in battle if you get enough points.
Outside of the battle, I think graphically the game looks really good. I love some of the water effects they had, and I like what they did with the limitations that they had with the Game Boy Advance. That was actually quite impressive for me.
I did like how the game looked. It was pleasing to even today, I would say. I wouldn't think that this would be best graphics ever because it was made 10 years ago or something. But the game didn't look bad. It was quite fine to look at.
Now, to put a little bit of interesting twist on this, you can use the psi energy outside of battles, too. Like, you can use it to make a hand, or you read someone's mind.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, plus there's also other things you could do, too. But we're limiting what we're really talking about in depth to the first, let's say, 3 hours or so.
3 or so, yeah.
So, Golden Sun, would you buy, sell, or skip, LilWiiviewer?
I would buy this game. It's a pretty good RPG. I would play this game because
In fact, you did.
I did play this game actually, believe it or not.
Honestly, I would agree with you. I think you should buy it. Golden Sun was fun. I enjoyed the battles, I enjoyed the graphics, and I enjoyed the characters in it. So I do think it's worth a buy. Well, thanks for watching our review of Golden Sun. Why don't you check out our previous review of Dr. Luigi?
Or you could check out the classic review of Mario Tennis,
You mean random characters tennis with Mario as a cameo?
which is actually a tennis RPG.
Yeah, from the same company.
You just blew my mind. You gotta warn me when you do stuff like that.
Oh man, I should have put something over the couch. Ah, the Scotch Guard's not going to get that out. Well, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.